doing too much. I think now we lost our touch. You ain't the same person that I knew. Under the cover of night, oh, 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 nothing but darkness till daylight. Oh, 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 under the cover of night, oh, 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 nothing but darkness till daylight. Hope you know that you were crossing the line. You got me so I can unwind. Screaming for help, I might wind up in for the night. Oh, oh, yeah. Problems, you only give me problems. I'm sick and tired of always dealing with your nonsense. Problems, you only give me problems. Sick and tired of always dealing with your nonsense.
Our final four teams are officially set.
We're gonna have Swaggy P and Splashy.
I got something for Splash. I know exactly what he want to do.
This is not what he want. He knows this.
You saw what Ty Devo did. He's gonna be facing off against definitely.
There's definitely a history between us.
He's really tough. The last tournament kind of setting we played in, he was hooping.
Let's hear it for the starting five of your Chicago Bulls. Starting at power forward, 6 feet 4 inches, number 20.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Joel Embiid is out there with MP. Then it's Ben Simmons. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for the Bulls, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Green. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Well, Candace, the Bulls have churned through over a dozen head coaches since the Zen Master left. But they feel they now have the right fit with Billy Donovan.
Billy Donovan, obviously a coach that's come from college, transitioned into the NBA seamlessly, and he did that because he understands how to communicate with young stars. And that's what the Chicago Bulls have, and that's what they're trying to build.
Here's Ball, following the score by Philadelphia. Good D by Simmons. MP against Green. MP. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. MP's got his second basket of the game. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Back to Ball. To the paint. Here's Vucevic, and the bucket is good. Well, some time now has passed since the WNBA bubble, Candace. Looking back at that time, what stands out the most to you?
Well, for the last 6 or 7 months, we weren't allowed to say bubble in my household. It was a unique experience, one that I am very happy to have been a part of. Just in terms of what that season meant to the WNBA and just in sports and social justice and everything that the country was going through at the time. So to be a part of that was great, but just one time, BA, not again. Well, the
WNBA crowned a champion, and maybe most importantly, as always, a leader in the social justice movement. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Here's Embiid. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to MP. Shot clock at 5. Embiid passes to MP. Well, Candace, your versatility as a player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game that took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what about those aspects of your game that you had to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players underestimate the value of.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 so far. Pass to Green. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
MP drives in. Yep, count it. MP's got 6 points.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
Now here's Levine. Boy, he just disappeared against Philadelphia. They needed him.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
To the middle. And it's blocked by Embiid. 1:51 left now in the first quarter. And MP throws it down.
And that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Chicago trailing here. Well, you think about how important bench play is in the modern game. Candace, how big of a boost is it for a starter when the bench plays well?
When the bench comes in and raises the level of play, it definitely makes your job easier. When you have a bench that you can depend on, a team that plays against the starters constantly in practice to make them better. It just makes the overall team and the energy go up.
Can certainly add to the depth and buy some quality rest. And Philadelphia calls time here. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all. Substitution.
And here are the Bulls now. 6-point game. Levine passes to DeRozan. Over MP. That one a little long. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Candace, we see so many different coaching styles. To you, what's the most important quality in a head coach?
The most important quality in a head coach, especially nowadays, is to be able to connect with your team. You have to be able to connect to know what they need on a nightly basis. You know when to push, know when to bring them back down into reality, and how to set the tone. So I think that is so important, especially in this generation.
They've got Lonzo Ball, Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Green, and it's White in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
A steady shooter from deep. LaVine's lift on his shot makes it difficult to defend.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Pistons was simply terrific. He added 15 points, and his aggressive approach got him to the line a number of times. A surprise effort from a guy who typically plays a smaller role. We'll see if he can keep building the momentum.
Great work. Thanks for that. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Here's LaVine for 3.
They've really cooled down from range this quarter, and it has them trailing.
2 minutes. MP drives in. Banked it in off the glass. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
2 points. That one goes.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
MP no good. Chicago's gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. And the dunk by LaVine.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to
the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Well, Candace, always great to get your take on things. Great to have you on the broadcast today.
It's an honor and privilege to sit next to you guys. Thanks so much for having me, Brian.
Here's LaVine. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Embiid. Over Green. Out to Harris. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Chicago making some changes. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Martin comes in for Green. And it's Dosunmu in for White. Korkmaz is checked in for the Sixers. Chicago has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. There's the drive, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
You know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Embiid, high post. First half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Sixers on top. They lead by 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And there's always been dialogue between NBA officials and the coaches and players. Some concern that it's gotten too chippy of late, Clark. It's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look, and you certainly have to recognize the fact that both sides are humans and emotions are going to run hot at times. The league has rules about how you engage with officials. I think you should actually have some give and take, but it should be toned down from what it has been recently.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. They've got MP. Ben Simmons is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. Back to Levine. Pass to Green. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Javonte Green. At the line for 2.
Free throw good. Green. And both free throws good for Green. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. MP, the pass to Harris. Back to MP. That shot off. Green with the defensive effort.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort. Nikola Vucevic is a guy who grew up as the son of a pro basketball player. He moved with his family around Europe as a young kid. He was born in Switzerland and then spent a lot of time in Belgium as well.
And talking about Vucevic's upbringing, don't forget about his mom.
You better not forget about her, B.A. She was a great pro player herself. Vucevic was able to learn from both parents and grow into an NBA All-Star as a result.
First free throw is good.
Drafted 3rd overall in 2014. Wow, it's been that long already. Joel Embiid didn't play his first NBA game for 2 years. Philadelphia was extra cautious with his foot injuries. Well, Joel has proven to be well worth the wait.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Second team foul.
Chicago's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Ball. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. He can't hit that time. The Sixers leading. Here's Maxey. Second chance effort. Oh, and Levine with a block.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Over MP. Rebound by the 76ers.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Pass to Embiid. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Embiid's got 6 in the quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him.
Green against MP. Can't cash in the 10-footer.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
DeRozan with the rebound.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Here's MP. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Tough break for the defense.
Changes here for the 76ers. MP comes in for Joel Embiid, and Korkmaz is subbed in for Niang. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the 76ers?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle.
The drive by MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 14.
Shake Milton.
Chicago's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Pass to Martin. Thompson against Vucevic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dosunmu. And the shot goes down. Dosunmu's got 4 points this quarter.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. MP outside. Milton passes to MP. Inside. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Caruso. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
It's all tied in Chicago. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
It's the fourth quarter round.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Alex Caruso is out there with Kobe White. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's Martin in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Pass to White. Here's Martin, covered by MP. And he slams it in one-handed.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Thompson, no good.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
DeRozan outside. Shoots over Thompson. They get it back. Here's Martin. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. And for the 76ers, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. MP, the pass to Thompson. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second.
DeMar DeRozan picks one up. No good on that one. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Tristan Thompson. 2 shots.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there.
You know, when you get traded, even though it never happened to me, I imagine you're always going to have feelings about it. DeRozan reacted very strongly to leaving Toronto in 2018. He felt betrayed, and I can't say that I disagree with how he felt.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile 1 block we just saw on replay.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
MP, the pass to Thompson. And it's blocked by Martin. DeRozan outside. Pass the ball. Levine with it. Simmons defending. The Bulls with another miss. And the DeRozan trade is an example of why players say, well, ownership isn't always loyal. It should be a two-way street, Clark.
Yeah, I guess that's true, Brian. But, you know, that's why teams are now dealing players who ask for trades. It's a way to kind of collaborate and be in partnership on that kind of move. Eventually, the guy's going to walk in free agency anyway, so loyalty, I think it's more about which side has the power and the leverage in any given situation.
And they take the lead.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
MP, the pass to Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
That's his first
There's
personal
no
foul.
debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call.
For the
Simple.
76ers.
All right, guys, the stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
What a tremendous showing from three-point land all through this game, guys.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Pass to Levine. Vucevic in the post. Defended by Thompson. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Levine.
You know, you develop a level of trust with your teammates when you show the kind of concentration that Vucevic shows in these situations. He's the total package.
Here's Ball driving in. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got 4 rebounds in the game. MP, the pass to Thompson. Shoots over Vucevic. Thompson's shot is off. Chicago has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Down low. DeRozan. Philadelphia grabs the miss. MP's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Thompson. Over to the wing. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
You can't be overly aggressive with DeRozan. I mean, the second he senses and feels that you are, he'll take advantage of it.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker.
DeRozan taking 2.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that'll put him up 2.
And right about now, at this point in the game, there can be a massive difference between a 2- and 3-point advantage.
Here's Embiid. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Levine. Not a lot of room. The steal. Pass to MP. The shot misses. Chicago's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Green, the pass to Levine. It's Vucevic, high post. Doesn't go for him. The 76ers go the other way with it. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Embiid, covered by Vucevic.
That's his 4th personal foul. 4th team foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Joel Embiid at the line for 2.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 2. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Just an effective weapon for them on the inside tonight. He was such a reliable option for them on offense with his muscling his way to the basket from the low block.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. As we head down the stretch, he said to his team, quote, "We can win this. I believe in you guys, but we have to make some plays because we know they're going to." Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Simmons, the pass to MP.
money. It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They trail by 4. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And we've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's ball. And again, no good by Chicago. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he ends up making the second. And that puts him up 5. Here's Levine.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediate.
Oh, no good again that time. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
2 shots.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
You know, when Simmons went number 1 in the 2016 NBA draft, he was the 3rd pick in 11 years to have been born in Melbourne, Australia. Andrew Bogut was first, and then Kyrie Irving next, and then Simmons. Really remarkable.
Ben Simmons.
Perhaps something in the water down under?
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And no luck at the stripe this time. Second one won't fall. There's ball with a 3. It counts.
Boy, he loves taking over in big spots. He doesn't back down, and you can see how much he relishes these moments.
So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMXing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I wanna be in that scene. Right, you wanna be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. What y'all think? Everything that you say about me. My dogs like to play Madden and 2K, but one thing they don't do is play about me. My homeboy Tyler, he playing South Beach. He told me this summer he gon' fix my jumper. I told Boy Wonder that we might got a thumper. I been trying to pop, now I'm on like Shumpert. Now they on my bumper. Green room chock full of all my comforts. Hotel room like heaven on earth. Got angels in my bed with some all white covers. Ace Pro, Nemo, Lucci and Keys, Sloop, Clay, Tufo, and I got a few more I call my brothers. I got a lot of flows and they all like butter. Ooh, you know what that means. I came home nice, but I'm going back mean. I'm about to globe trot when they know a vaccine. Back lost, but they know exactly what's going on. Made a meal and I don't know where to blow it on. I tell a critic shut up like my show is on. Gave a t-shirt to her, said throw it on. She want a mini high school classmates, I'm growing on. My peers ain't popping, they don't know what's going wrong. Y'all well dressed, but you ain't got soul and you just can't sew it on. I'm trying to tell y'all boys, I got a few songs I can sell y'all boys. I tried it back then, it was nah boy. Now I'm in a box like a Kellogg's toy. The ones that hate me the most look just like me. You tell me what that means. Make a slick comment and see what that brings. I seen it go down, we can reenact things. Extreme like BMXing. These boys and they people in the city see the movement occurring and say, my God, I wanna be in that scene. That's right, you wanna be in this scene. She had the video trying to be in this scene. Used to fantasize about being this scene. Bluegrass girl, but she got big dreams. Can't touch me, I got instincts. Locked in the house, but I'm plotting things. I brought a gang to the party with me. 5 white boys, but they not in sync. No, they not in sync. No, they not in sync. Word to JT, no, they not in sync. Word to JT, no, they not in sync. No, they not in sync. No, they not in sync.
Singing. Yeah, I got the rock from all the boards drop. They saw the rock and tried to walk on. Play fair, give them a clue. Bare feet in the street, no it isn't the shoes. Try stop me, they like me. I found them keys and drop freeze. I'm just a young man. Keep trying to search like I'm Jump Man. I don't really care about who it is. They wanna see me not shooting it. Black Panther and low suede pumas. See me in the court like okay boomers. Now I keep singing. I can't find the light. So I keep looking. So I keep looking. We keep singing. Keep singing.
Cameras on us like Cassian. Click. They don't wanna learn have the handles. Holes in the game with the ball and sandals. They feel the mood in the street. They see they move when I speak. They see what I do at my peak. Dream team, I do it in my sleep. Whoa. Back to reality, back to the wall, mama mentality. If you need me to score, just give me the ball. What I do when I call belongs in the gallery. Don't miss a shot you don't take. Don't be the boss you don't wait. We beat the odds. 80,000 years beyond the paint.
Now keep singing. I can't find the light. So I keep looking. So I keep looking. We keep singing. I can't find the light. So I keep pushing. So I keep pushing. Now keep singing.
You don't miss a shot you don't take. You don't miss a shot you don't take. You don't miss a shot you don't take.
So let me shoot that. I've been doing that, you've been doing this, we've been doing it tough. That's love. That's what? That's love. That's what?
My place, my home, my veins, ice cold.
I've been doing that, you've been doing this, we've been doing it tough.
My place, my home, my veins, ice cold. I've been doing what I want. They've been doing what they told. Push it.
Now keep singing. Doing it tough. That's love. 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 I've been doing that. You've been doing this. We've been doing it rough.
Yeah. Yeah, just keep it going, man. You good? We all gonna come in together like this. Here we go.
Hey yo, rapping just a rap with the happened to that. Mainstream took a hold of my soul, but I made it back, bringing it back to the roots on some I dash that. I rhyme for the love of it. This right here is my covenant. Since I was a young and eating trees from the government. Come on now, no matter where you at up in the world, we on now. Me and my dogs do it different, yeah, that's on the pound. If you wanna know what we on right now, listen to the sound. I listen to the sound. I said I paid my dues and stay cool since grade school. Yeah, you know we bringing that heat like AU. Back in the day in G-Berg, I was wondering rock one. Trying to make it out, I was a fish in a small pond. My word is bond, we had something going on. I played all the parties and sang the lottie-dotties. I picked up the mic and serenaded the hotties. I know the Impalas with casts had bodies. I hit the studio, you know I left the track body. I do this right here for me, myself, and nobody. Me and my family rolling deep like Gotti. Word of John, oh, you know we got it going on. I'm a silver tongue, but I never gone. It goes on and on and on and on and on. In the studio till like 5 in the morning. Rapping till the sun comes up and it's the dawn. While my homies, the niggas on my lawn. Put on your good clothes and show time at the Apollo. Shut the and get to the point like I need the microphone like thirsty need to follow. I get the in my hollow. Oh yeah, you know I'm going beast mode. These other rappers kidding themselves in vitro. It's no contest. Stepping in me, it's time to rest. I'm beyond blessed. Greatest MC, put it to rest. Why, yeah.
Hey, dial tone, in a place I can't explain it, guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here, when you get here, you gon' know. Hey, echo, down my ego, let me check on battleship, I sink afloat, I'm Malcolm Missile, Roman Greco, dial tone, never a hold, shout out Toto. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches, misadventures. The wrestlers hungry. Intestines cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers, daddy. Hey, dial tone, in a place I can't explain. I guess you just gonna have to go. Hey, dial tone, and I can tell you how I got here. When you get here, you gon' know. Dial tone. Right back and told her I'm now home.
We bring you tonight into Portland over the Burnside Bridge on a gorgeous evening here in the Pacific Northwest. Welcome fans to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Well, it may be hard to remember.
A lot of depth in there, David. Thank you for that one. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Joel Embiid. Ben Simmons is out there with Maxey. Then it's MP. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. And for the Trailblazers, out of the wings for McCollum and Powell. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Thornton in at the center, filling out the middle. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Now here's McCollum. Boucher's shot is off. Embiid deciding where to go with it. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
McCollum outside. Powell, the pass to Boucher. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
McCollum outside. Pass to Boucher. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Pass to MP. Tries from 10. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And out of Lehigh, C.J. McCollum, probably the best player ever out of the Patriot League.
I don't think that's a stretch, Kevin. In 2013, when he was taken 10th in the NBA draft, I think a lot of people were trying to look up not just C.J. McCollum's name, but where Lehigh was in the country. But that draft pick has paid off huge for Portland. Him and Lillard have been one of the most dynamic backcourts in the league for the last few seasons. And it is a tough matchup on a nightly basis to try to produce against what McCollum brings to the table offensively.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Tate's checked in. McCollum finds Lillard. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Shot clock at 6. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
And there's the problem. Lillard just too quick and too shifty to stop cold on any dribble drive.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a handle.
Ends up going with the new group. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Thompson. MP comes in for Harris. George Niang, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Maxey. And that one falls for Boucher. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. It's Boucher out there with Little. Then there's Norman Powell. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Thornton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland.
Energy points from Embiid. Takes up lots of space at 7 feet 280 and just dominates the boards on both ends.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers delivered in a big way. He scored 22 points and he added 4 rebounds to his stat line. A surprise attack from a guy who's typically viewed as a role player. We'll see if he can continue to play a larger role in tonight's game.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And the dunk by Boucher.
Now, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
Back to MP. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Deep 2 from Thybulle. The shot, no good. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
The drive by MP. And Boucher sends it back. Here's Powell against Washington. And he was really on his game. And the shot's good for Boucher.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The 76ers trail by 7. Here's MP, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 6.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
And he gets it to go. Boucher's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Trailblazers. MP kicks to Simmons. Down low and stolen by Thornton. Simmons against Lillard. And again, it's Portland converted. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. And so it's Portland in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
And so, in the game for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle's out there with MP. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Maxey in at the 2-guard spot. And both free throws good for MP. Trailblazers leading by 6. McCollum outside. Powell, the pass to Boucher. He feeds it to McCollum. And Thibault sends it back. MP right side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
MP gets to Embiid. Back to MP. Misses from short range.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
McCollum passes to Lillard. And here's Thornton. McCollum outside. 6 to shoot. Knocked loose. MP with it. Now defended by McCollum. The drive by MP. It's blocked. A second chance effort. Now Lillard. He's got 9. Pass to Boucher. Back to Lillard. 5 to shoot. On deep. Shots good by Boucher. Boucher's got the lead up to 9 now for the Trailblazers.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
The pass to Embiid. They get it back.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
And it's Lillard missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
The 76ers trail by 12. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Simmons passes to MP.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good. A different look now for Portland. Tate's checked in, and it's Simons in for McCollum. And both free throws good for MP.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Thompson, he's checked in for the 76ers. Shake Milton. He's checked in for Portland. Nance comes in for Lillard. MP's checked in for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Powell, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Korkmaz. Simons, the pass to Nance. Now here's Powell. Not a lot of room. Pass to Simons. 6 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket. And they pick up 2. Simons has got his first basket of the night.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Thompson with a nice job finding the open man, creating for his teammate.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Inside, here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's MP. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Simons, defended by Milton. Here's Simons. Pass to Nance. 2 on the clock. And again, it's Portland converted.
Nance Jr. wasting no time and quick decision-making, helping out that possession.
And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They played. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. At the 2 and the 3, McCollum and Little. Then it's Nance, and it's Tate in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Blazers.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers. Embiid with it, now defended by McCollum. Embiid dishes to MP. The shot missing. Nance with some nice D. To the paint. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Simmons passes to MP. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Portland grabs the miss, and the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Trailblazers. Trailblazers leading by 15. Here's Simons. Collin passes to Simons. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. Passes it to Nance. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And there's the pass to Embiid. Now here's MP. To the left wing. Here's Korkmaz. Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 5 rebounds tonight to the inside. McCollum, basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
So for the Trailblazers, Thornton's checked in, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. And the 76ers also making a change. Eibel's checked in. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
To the middle. And it's slammed in by Thornton.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing. Now, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Powell, he's jacked in for a little. Lillard outside. Pass to Thornton. Dishes it to McCollum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Boucher. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Embiid. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Boucher's got 6 rebounds here tonight. McCollum deciding where to go with it. And another 3 for Portland.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
The feed now to Powell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. .151 left in the fourth quarter. Nance finds Powell. Here's Watford. Back to Powell. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Payne. And the rejection by MP. Niang passes to MP. Tries again. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Trailblazers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
Knocked away and stolen by MP. And MP throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
I'm ready to mingle. The you saying, let go.
Yeah. Hey, gotta have dry like a stick shift. Gotta go hard on the big trip. Gotta run it up, little quick trip. Big play, yeah, finna get real. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. I done came up, finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me, do some. On everything, I can never lose. Yeah, run right past. yeah, I've been on the wave, call here for the proof. Big #1 topic, know you seen it on the news. Wanna get an interview here from a point of view. I'm a man on the field, I don't play by the rules. I done seen a close friend switch up like a Jew, but it ain't slowing down cause I got the good shoes. Trying to get the bread to eat with my dog, trying to get a big play, but I don't mean food. I've been on the go, I've been up and down the road, trying to put on for the team, and I don't mean you. Know they see the work and they say it's hard work, but they never hard work, so they ain't got a clue. I ain't on that, he ain't on no reds, doing all that cat like his name Dr. Seuss. Ow, treat that little boy like he itty bitty. He cannot hang in my city with me. It is not none of you getting with me. Only the realest be sitting with me. Shout out the ones that be dealing with me. They the ones gon' touch the ceiling with me. I got no chill, no one chilling with me. I got no chill, no one chilling with me. Gotta have dry like a stick shift. Gotta go hard on the big trip. Gotta run it up a little quick trip. Big play, yeah, finna get real. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex finna move some. Don't just look at me do some. I done came up finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex finna move some. Don't just look at me do some. On everything I can never lose. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex finna move some. Don't just look at me do some. I done came up finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex finna move some. Don't just look at me do some. On everything I can never lose.
Yeah, this come up, it been really major. My team eating like we sitting at the dinner table. I done got a couple calls from a couple labels. Now it's all eyes on me like they was watching cable. I had to come up, I really couldn't stay down. Still 10 toes with my boys from the playground. I see these haters, they really want me way down. If they not talking bread, please get up out my way now. Look, I never changed, I only had to move different. I'm like a title contender, moves made with precision. I went from losing to winning, I wanted all no percentage. I'm never fake, no pretending. You want to, you can get it. Hold up, my wordplay is on a different level. I'm getting hot, popping off, guess I'm in the kettle. A rock star, so you know I fast life, leave my foot up on the gas pedal. A young Don, I'm feeling like I'm Nino. Got the money and the power, no casino. I'm running up the bands and I'm only seeing C-notes. I'm a star, ain't got bucks, yeah, I feel like Cappuccino. Look, 2020, I'm really taking over. I need a big body Benz and a chauffeur. Got a V8 in the engine and I'm about to blow the motor. You know I run the game, you could call me a controller. Yeah, it's my year, like baby had in 2019.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on.
Substitution an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And it's a completely new group for USA. Now, Greg, we just saw it. MP's going to be making a trip to the All-Star Weekend as he's playing in the Rising Stars Challenge.
And what an opportunity for him to show the world what he's got. Playing alongside the premier young talent of the NBA.
So, Team World's 5 right now. We've got Thomas, and it's Duarte in at the 2 spot.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional career.
Here's Thomas. No good off the back of the rim.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's MP. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. You brought the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand amongst their peers.
And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. USA leading by 11. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And the dunk by Jackson.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up to the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
Passes it to Suggs. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 6 points.
You know, I know his NBA career is just starting out, but he has been logging some veteran minutes in the regular season.
Well, in his short time in the league, Greg, he's earned the full confidence of the coaching staff. They're not afraid to use him in any situation.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Weekend. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Now USA with it. They're on a 19-6 run. MP kicks to Suggs. Back to MP. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Pass to Watford. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. USA leading by 13. Suggs passes to MP. He's now 2 for 3 with that miss.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Duarte. 3 seconds left. It's good from in time. 5 points in the game. And it's USA. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Welcome back to this showcase of the amazing young talent in the NBA, the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it's not hard to tell just how much fun these young guys are having out there tonight.
That's exactly right. And the same goes for the fans. I mean, they're having a blast, too. What a terrific event this has been.
Christie is out there with MP. And there's Jackson. Then it's Jones. And it's Suggs in at the shooting guard. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So, Team World's 5 right now.
we're a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Now, here's Melodon, defended by Jones. That one drops for him. Melodon's got his first 2 points.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet, but there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident. And that talent is strong enough.
Into the line.
It's USA looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll return shortly. And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the Rising Stars Challenge. Some great...
Substitution on the
court. Change here. MV's checked in. Here's Giddy. By Green. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now the pass to Giddy. Sankovic tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Fourth team foul.
And he's just had one attempt at the line early. He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. USA leading by 19. MP is out there with Barber. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Green. And it's Landry in at the 5 down low. MP, no good.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And for Team World, they've got Melodon. And it's Thornton in at the 5, controlling the pace.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Wagner passes to Melodon. Here's Giddy, guarded by Green. Giddy, no good. Giddy's gone 1 of 5 from three-point territory. Outside Green, pass to Barber. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
Team World ball. Into the lineup for Team World, Alfred Schenke.
Now here's Melodon. He's covered closely. Drives to the hoop. And then Melodon with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Well, let's say the defense being played here tonight might be a bit on the soft side from both teams.
Well, I know. You're not surprised, are you? I mean, fast and loose is the way this game should be played.
And that's his fourth, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
For Team World, they have gone 6 of 9 at the line. Green is out there with Jones. Then it's MP. Then there's Jackson, and it's Crystal in at the 3 spot. And he comes up with the deuce.
Sort of a revelation this season. He's quickly established himself as one of the league's top young players.
And that's always impressive to see because there were a lot of people who had their doubts about him. He seems to thrive on proving those people wrong, and he's off to a good start.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for USA.
You know, one of the big stories has been the 3-ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
That free throw missing. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
And USA making a change here. Landry's checked in.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court. At the line for Team World, Cameron Thomas. 1 plus the penalty. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thomas.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Here's Mobley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
4th personal foul. 5th team foul.
First free throw is good. Cunningham is checked in for USA. And a change for Team World. Aladon's checked in. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Here's MP, and it's blocked. A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got 15 points here in the second half. Mobley's got a 55% field goal percentage on the night. He's 6 of 11. Broke loose.
Yeah, that's number 5. One more, and he is going to be done.
Team is in the penalty.
Clark, between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, it feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players will be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Good on the second free throw. And here is Maladon. And the foul called on MP. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Terrific young players. It sure is. You're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time